what it is we're doing. We're focusing on real estate and one PDF without complicating things.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, I want to simplify as well. So, okay, let's simplify it. So the whole, okay, the whole, I have to say the whole, I think I got, maybe I got a PPT and I'm going to show you the whole process really quickly. Okay, I'm going to share my screen so you know what we are up to. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we are trying to build is just in the program is to build your real estate lead gen system. That's a whole, I mean, that's just a goal. If you look at it in really simplified. So yeah, you have a webinar funnel, called a funnel is a webinar funnel. The reason why is a webinar funnel is in the past, well, I tried it for aging, especially work with David. So I tried the ebook funnel and I tried the free market proposal funnel. And also I tried a video sales letter funnel. By the way, a funnel definitely works, but it just, you know, when you find the best, right type of funnel for the aging. So ebook funnel, great, you can get in these, but unfortunately, people download the ebook. Number one is it's very hard for you to get their mobile phone. What I mean is if you run Facebook ads, because people say, I just want an ebook, why do you ask me for mobile? So it's very hard for you to get in the mobile. Then it's get very hard for agent to, you know, if you don't have the mobile, it's very hard for you to book a point with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's not worth doing for me if I'm spending money. I want their email, their address.
Yeah, email address, but you want to call them and to find out, you know, are they ready to sell? Because sending email, it's very inefficient. You know, your email may go into a spam folder or junk mail. Or so we try the ebook funnel. It's just not that efficient. You can get these, but it's not. And also, most of people don't read the ebook and it stays. I mean, I don't know if you read the ebook. I mean, I download many lead magnet from other marketers, but I rarely gonna read it from the cover to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ebook, I mean, I think ebook is a bit outdated so far. I mean, now people are going to shift into webinar more and more. Ebook works pretty much a few years ago. I saw ebook are really popular. But now, number one is most people, it's very hard, especially for aging, and it's very hard for you to get it mobile. And second one is, you know, most people don't read it. If they don't read about it, then they don't, you know, they don't know what you offer, and they are not going to build a trust with you. So ebook is a bit tricky. And then we try the free market proposal. Then that means that, but a free market proposal is most of people who are not ready to sell. Okay, they are not ready to, and also most of the agents, they offer free market proposal as well. So free market proposal is not, you know, because every agent offer that. So is, you know.
Yeah, I'm never doing that. I don't even want to do appraisals. I don't want to manifest appraisals. I want listings.
Yeah, so you can get mobile, but it just doesn't, we run the ads for that one as well. It just not working well. We target, actually rarely get maybe get 1 or 2 people want a free market proposals and for the ad. So then for me, for a long time, then I found a webinar funnel. And the reason why webinar funnel work is number one, you can get a mobile because you can ask and say, well, the mobile number is for reminder, for SMS reminder. So definitely you can get the mobile. And also after webinar, you're going to book appointment. When they book appointment, you can ask for mobile as well. So the reason for them to give the mobile is very clear. Like, of course, they're going to give mobile if they wanted to attend a webinar or book appointment. And also, because webinar is only a couple hours, webinar is more engaging and is more, if they're going to schedule a time into it. And well, of course, you're going to automate later on. I don't suggest you automate the first time, because for me, I deliver webinar live. I use a presentation, do face-to-face for many times before I run the automated webinar. I still don't run automated webinar because you need to test it, how your webinar, I mean, is it going to take you like 5 or 6 times to test it, the webinar works? then you automate it. Yeah, not just automate the first time. Okay, so another part of this one is that once you got a webinar done, okay, they finish webinar and they're going to, then you have before the webinar, you got an email, SMS nurturing, get into the webinar. This part can be automated. Your email sequence and SMS sequence, I automated this part. You can automate it. This is a webinar, and let's say this you are doing live webinar, live presentation, you finish. Then if the people who are ready, they can book appointment. If the people think, okay, I'm still not thinking about selling, then you got an email and SMS or phone call to get into book appointment. So this is the whole process from this one. And how do you get traffic? Like, well, you can use the social media, but like for me, I always ask people use referral partner. Like I always say strategic partnership, because I think that is the best type of traffic. You can put people into webinar, but you can add other more traffic in the future. In future is I want to run some ads, because the reason why I suggest you to use a strategic partner or referral partner. I said, if you cannot get the warm traffic, which is a traffic come from referral partner to book appointment, it's very unlikely for you to get a cold traffic to book appointment. Because think about it. Let's say your local mortgage broker has a database and the people know the mortgage broker, and the mortgage broker send an email campaign for you, promote your webinar, then you get people into webinar. So if you cannot get a warm and like a qualified prospect book appointment, then you're going to put ads here. It just, it just logically, it's not going to work that well. So even now, I still don't run ads because I wanted to make sure the webinar system has been proven to work. Just make sure you got 100 people into webinar. Let's say you got a 10 appointment. If that has been, of course, you are not going to get exactly 10 appointment every single time. But if you get like a 10 to 15 and consistently, then you say, okay, my webinar funnel work. Then you go into add your paid advertising. Let's say you do Google ads or Facebook ads, and then you're going to do in that way. So that's the whole system. The work can be automated, by the way, but it's going to take a few months, 3-4 months to make sure everything you've done correctly, then you automate it. Like if it's in Russell, he automated is because, of course, he automated, but because he already, one of the book funnel, like a webinar funnel, he spent 1 year like doing webinar every single week, like 1 year. So doing every week, probably 52 webinars, then found out, okay, the webinar has consistently works. Then he automated. Now his webinar is automated for sure, but has been doing for a year, and to say, okay, webinar is proven to work, then he automated. So of course, you don't have to spend 1 year because his market is really big. He target like international, you only target local, small. You don't have to do that many type of webinar, but you can, because you only target like a few thousand people in a local farm area. So you can find out whether the webinar work or not, maybe in a couple months. Yeah. Because he is going to target like hundreds of thousands of people, like market, to globally. So that's a different story. So that is the whole process. So Punchy now, so once you, to make sure you're going to get appointment, there are components as well. Number one is your traffic. Yeah, so you must make sure you have the target traffic into your webinar funnel. Make sure that means most of the referral partners, they're going to give you target traffic. Because why? Because before people wanted to talk to an agent, they're going to deal with a mortgage broker, or they're going to deal with a tax accountant. So definitely their traffic is target. So if you have a target traffic, then you get a webinar presentation. That is a correct presentation. And then you get a offer, which is of course, the offer, it is what you sell, what is your process. So what is you can call like a mail, those home selling system. It is this is a unique selling point. And because if you wanted to differentiate yourself from other agents, especially you can just come to a marketplace, you do have to come out with an irresistible offer that is different from other agent. So if you have the right type of traffic and the right type of webinar presentation plus the offer that is correct. So that's three pillar: target traffic and plus a webinar presentation and plus a offer. You got three things, correct?
Yeah.
This is a lead gen system. This will work and 100% of time, and because it's been proven many times. I mean, unfortunately, I haven't invented this. Well, I mean, I found I put it, you know, I actually optimize it, but actually this is invented by Russell Brunson's mentor, Dan Kennedy. He called a magnetic marketing system. He invented back to 1992 before internet come out. He said, you know, to make sure you have a lead gen system, you need to have a three pillar. Number one is target traffic. Number two is your at that time, he doesn't have a webinar for sure because there's no internet, but he has he's running, he can get people into direct mail. People read a direct mail piece. So basically he buy a mailing list, send the people direct mail. Then in the direct mail, he sell a offer. And and he also has used the same lead gen system for real estate agent at that time. So the principle works, And now, because we got the internet come out, we got a webinar. So now we can just, you know, adopt the new technology, new tool. Because at that time, he's going to buy the mailing list. That's old school marketing. He's going to buy like a mailing list. I mean, you still can buy like a local mailing list from a list broker, then use a direct mail, send a direct mail to the people. And then on the direct mail, he's a long sales letter and sell a nutrition product, sell a supplement, sell some of the agent actually sell sell the offer. So I initially actually I learned from him, and I found out Russell actually has been mentored by him. So Russell adopted into his system as well. So this is the whole lead gen system. That is the goal of this.
Jason, do you think it would be okay, because like I would like to follow your rules and do your training, but to make it more relevant, because I really want to be the first agent to put the whole real estate process into the funnel and capture, like still have the book an appointment, but I kind of almost want to 90% close them there, automated.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure. You can definitely close it for sure, but you need to test it. I think it take a time to test it. As long as you have the right target traffic, and webinar presentation is is truly let's say you have tried on like for a few months webinar presentation, you get 10 people, like at least you get 5 people going to book appointment. And of course, and this, you don't have to get into appointment. Once you got a offer, the offer is every clear. The webinar is 2 hours, and so your presentation, this presentation is a sales presentation as well. It's not just giving the information; it's a sales presentation. Then you will be able to, they can just click the button on the webinar and say, okay, I want this with you. They can you may just send it an agency agreement to do that. It is possible.
Well, not the agency agreement, because you have to physically see the house before you list it. But that's okay. I can get them to upgrade, like get them to accept the offer, which is me, the agent, and then all the upgrades, like the for sale signboard, the photography package, and then they're 80% in their mind, although it's not legally and binding because they haven't signed the agency agreement. If they've paid for it and they've committed, chances are highly likely they'll still follow through. And
definitely. I mean, by doing this, once you have this one, it's going to save so much of your time, because one of the things I learned about sales, actually, when I get started, actually was a door-to-door, one-to-one sale. But I found out is if you wanted to make a lot of money, especially I found that most people, they use one-to-many sale. I'm sure best sales people I know in the world, even for like Russell, like Grant Cardone. Do you know Grant Cardone? Yeah, he's a really good salesperson. He's a sales trainer, but he does one-to-many sale. He sell on stage now,
Yes.
Because you can be the best one-to-one sale, like even like a Josh Teslin, or but a one-on-one selling is you only can sell one person at a time. Well, let's just say you spend 2 hours just close one person. Even if your close rate is 100%, but if you, let's say if you have 100 people on a webinar, and even if you are not the best salesperson, you close 2 out of 100, you're still a winner.
Yeah, and I think maybe because I want to do this because before someone else does this, and then I think then we should collaborate. We should form a strategic partnership, and then we should then package it up and sell it to all the other agents.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Once you have done this, that's how far you can take. I've seen agents have done this in the US. So once you have the lead gen system, that means you're able to,
No one's done this. It's my idea. Not one agent in the whole world has done what I'm proposing.
Yeah. So once you've done this, and what you can do is, I mean, there are a couple of ways you can do it. One way is that, you already have the qualified prospect qualified needs. One way is that you can use upsell, means that you use a strategic partnership, partner with like a buyer's agent, partner with a financial planner, partner with like a divorce lawyer, like I mentioned about it. So by doing that, you can add another product into your business. You can grow business by doing that way. Or another way, that's a traditional way. No, traditional way you can do. I mean, the way I talk about it is a non-traditional way, but the traditional way I say most agent can do is you have a funnel that is a lead gen funnel is working. You can hire a sales associate, because sales associate just go to, look at the house and go to, help them, come out with like a free valuation report, sign lease agreement. So you control the lead gen system. Then you have a sales assistant. They are going to do sales for you. By doing this, you are truly own a business. You don't have to do sale anymore.
Yeah. Well, I still want to sell.
This is pretty much what internet marketing is doing. Like Ross Brunson, he's doing now. He doesn't have to do one-on-one sale. He got a sales team in his company. Actually, he got 400 employees. I'm one of the sales team in his company. Now he has run webinar. If the webinar does not close, but because people already, put their name, email, mobile, his sales team is going to close for them. So webinar, this is a webinar sales tool, so that's what I use for. Okay, I mean, I'm just clear about what I'm working on, but that is
I understand where it was coming from, but that's why I was so confused, because I was trying to put something together for the book, but it is outdated. Like 2 years ago would have been great, but now it is outdated. Everyone else is doing it, and so now I think my main goal, I should spend time and energy on this one that's more meaningful, and no one's done it yet. That's what I should.
Yeah, no one is doing it.
More purposeful and.
Yeah, if you are the first person to do this, you are definitely going to get the unfair advantage. Yeah, because no one haven't seen this, but this is so popular in the internet marketing world. I mean, the one thing I'm so lucky about it, because for me, I've been fortunate enough to work in a different industry. I've been joining network marketing. I see how network marketing grow their business. By the way, network marketing using the strategic partnership, because you become the strategic partner. What I mean is that you become a distributor. You're going to build a team, and then you are going to use a team to distribute their product. That's what network marketing in the core of it. Then your team is going to build another distribution team to distribute it. So network marketing fundamentally they are using strategic partnership to grow it. Well, I think it looks like EXP Realty is the same model as well, but maybe they take out the network marketing some of the component out. But I just look at but the model is brilliant. And
so all the companies that are affiliated with, like the CRM and all the upgrades for software, that would be the strategic partnerships. Or do you think maybe they're getting an incentive? Or maybe like Tom Panos, because he promotes Agent Box, they have a strategic partnership, or not really?
I'm not sure because I don't know, but
Yeah, so I see what you're saying. Yeah.
depends. But in most of the software, they will do this. If you look at the, well, if you just look at the, okay, if you just look at the app, you know, when you buy an iPhone, do you think how much money like Apple make from an iPhone?
Yeah, a lot of money.
Yeah, not money for sure, but the more money they make is not from iPhone. The more money they make it actually is from, because when you buy an iPhone, what are you going to, just, you know, make a phone call, or are you going to do something else? You're going to watch a movie, yeah? You're going to maybe download some apps, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, so in a long term, Apple make, I think, way more money because they have the strategic partnership with some app developer, with Netflix. When people like buy some from iTunes, like music, like a movie, or like apps, Apple will get paid every single time. So Apple will make way more money from the software, not just from selling devices. That's strategic partnership. They will do this. They will do this. So Apple is using it. Facebook, Google, they will use it. If you look at Google, and most people sort of, if you really look at Facebook, you know, have you ever seen a Facebook run a Facebook ads to promote? Okay, you should use Facebook ads. Have you seen a Facebook ads run a Facebook ads?
No, not really.
No, it's like why? But if you think about it, Facebook ads is a core product. I mean, yeah, I did research. I can show you one of research. It's really fascinating, and so Facebook ads is revenue. So Facebook ads, and I think from yeah, this is one of them. I think 98% of the Facebook revenue is come from ads. 98% is billions, a lot of money, but 98% should be. That is a quarterly. How much? Didn't say percentage. But what I say is pretty much Facebook. I've seen one of research said probably over 98% of the Facebook, because Facebook only make money from Facebook ads. So 98% of the, I think 98% of the $1 billion, yeah. As I only said him, but I didn't say the percentage. But the percentage is, you know, almost like 98% of the Facebook's revenue is come from Facebook ads. Well, in the past, Google pretty much has Google ads. I would say like 90% of the revenue of Google is come from Google ads. But wow. But if you know, it's everywhere for you to see Facebook ads running ads to promote Facebook ads. I mean, you haven't seen it because you are, I have to say,
you're already on it.
I have to say, big company, if you, I've done a lot of research about something called a strategic partnership or strategic alliances. They use a different word. But I found a really big company, majority of them really, they spend a lot of time develop partnership with other company. Like Facebook, hey, you know, what a Facebook spend is Facebook, if you use Facebook, I mean, now you can, what you can do is you can, you know, you can sign a lot of accounts just with a Facebook ad account. Let's say if you go to, let's say if you open a, well, if you open a, let's say if you open a Gmail or not Gmail, yeah, if you open a Gmail or if you open a Hotmail, you can actually use a Facebook account just to sign in, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it will integrate it. Like Facebook can integrate so many apps, so many software, so many, it means that you can just use a Facebook account to sign up the account without creating a new account. Facebook, why so many companies allow people to do it? Because Facebook spend so much time developing their partnership with them so they can integrate it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, same as Google, same as this one. So when you use it, so when you okay, I just sign up with a Facebook account. That means Facebook leverage some other company, the, you know, database or funds to grow the company. That's a main marketing strategy. Of course, they do have some other marketing strategy, like they do run ads. I'm not saying don't run ads. They do, but the core is, you know, that's a core. And if you look at what Russell is doing, Russell, if you, there's one of the book you can read about it. It says Russell was said, okay, there's someone asked Russell Brunson said, if you say, okay, what is one thing? The book is called this.
Oh yes.
I'm not sure if you
Dream 100 book.
You heard about the book or?
I've heard of it. I haven't read it.
Oh, Dream 100 is actually not from Russell. It's from like I mentioned about it. A gentleman is in Chet Holmes, but he passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a book and what is there's just another marketer write a book about the where is that? Anyway, Russell mentioned Russell already, you know. Russell Brunson has a write a forward about this one, and he said, you know, Dream 100 is a fundamental strategy they use to grow the company. So what Dream 100 is about, you know, you can research about it. Is invented by a gentleman named Chet Holmes. Dream 100 definitely is just about a strategic partnership. You find 100 people, not 100 people, 100 business or 100, you know, people, they already have their client, have their database. You want to type into it, then you develop strategic partnership with the 100 partners, leverage their network to help you grow your business. That's it. Okay, but you can research more about it. And so basically, let's just go back to what we talk about today, because that's what we're going to talk about. But I just you know, briefly explain, you know, what we are.
Yeah, I feel better now that we decided that I'll move forward with something that's more relevant and on my actual dream list. Yeah. Okay,
so let's go back to your can you like share your screen with me so we can go in on the software, start, you know.
Yeah, you have to, I'm disabled.
Okay, sure, I have to, yeah. Let's just see. Okay, so now you can share the screen now, yeah?
Okay. Just 1 minute. I just have to tidy up my screen a little so I can
sure, what it is. No problem. Okay.
Which one do we want? We want the group, so all the questions and answers, the Epiphany Bridge.
Have you finished the Epiphany Bridge story? Have you finished?
No, that's what I mean. I kept going on different angles, but now that I have focus of my offer.
Okay, let's go back to the story. Have a look at the story to see if you have any question about it.
I don't really have any questions. I need to just spend some time alone and then go through. And because now even just this morning, I had some new insight onto new words that I want to add in that I resonated with. And now that I have the complete
let's go back to our story and go back to our story for a second. And then we,
let me just put up the
maybe I help you make sure your story. I'm not going to change any of your story, but just make sure you have the.
Well, the story needs to be changed. That's what I mean. I don't like my story. All right, hang on. Let me just see. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If you go to the build, just build. Then
the build one.
Yeah, you build, and this whole story come out.
Like the perfect webinar wizard.
No, scroll down. If you scroll down.
I'll scroll down, yes.
Yeah. And build.
I have to go finish all this because I didn't do much, and now I've changed it all again.
Okay, so let's just read a story and to see, okay. The story said, okay, I was home and 14. I lived with my before. What is the importance of a safe, secure, happy place called home? For my children, give my husband external struggle, cycle of life. Have it means spend all the time your husband because so much, and then give him life, into the struggle, the war, current real system, which means that dependent. The passionate means I wonder about best help my client. As aging need more opportunity. Okay, the passionate, it was now clear how XP has the best reals model. Okay, so okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to start all of this from scratch. Because it was going in too many different directions, but now I know what my focus is. I'm very clear about my presentation and clear about my offer and clear about my upsells now.
What can I say? And so your story, okay, so what can I say is, by the way, and let's go into, okay, so the story, okay, I can say the story you are trying to promote is EXP Realty.
No, I'm steering off that. I'm going to just go back to traditional real estate listing process and my presentation, and I'm going to keep putting it back into the buyer that's sitting there. So my target market isn't homeowners anymore. It's people that are ready to sell or almost there, because I'm skipping. I'll go back later and do other funnels, lead magnets to capture and all the fluffy stuff. But one thing about Natalie Ledwell, like with our words and putting out there what it is that we truly want, well, I want listings. So I want to focus on listings. So I'm changing the whole thing.
Okay, no, yeah, okay. Let me tell you that in a webinar presentation, you need a 3 story. Okay, you need a 3 story. I mean, okay, the first story you need is to change people's belief about their vehicle. So what I mean is, let me share my screen just quickly. I will show you. If you can stop sharing your one.
Stop share, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll share my screen. I go through there.
Yeah.
With you, let's just say.
Google's got a guitar. Oh wow. Oh.
Okay, so the first okay, there are a couple of the there are a couple of the ingredients. So the first one, this part is an intro, like the promise, what you're gonna learn, who to end, combine, qualify yourself, and feature. This part is the easiest part. This part is just a bit tricky, but this part is the hardest part. Stack is a wafer. This one would be the easiest part. Well, not really hard. But this part is, the reason why story is a bit tricky is most people don't know the story useful. Okay, the story is to, okay, this is your story number 1, story number 2, story number 3. So if you wanted to, okay, your goal is to get people to believe male, you have a deal, which you have something that is different from other agents' selling system. Do you get what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Other agents have a traditional, like just help people lease a property, help the people. So other agents just help them, put on realestate.com.au or, maybe, do a sign for open house. So that is, of course, you do have a traditional part. I mean, I'm not saying you do something totally different. You do everything, but on the top, that means that this is something called a stack, So apart from doing everything else like traditional agents doing for sure, but you also add on top, have a additional like a value adding service or product on the top. That is the offer, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
And that offer, then, so your story number 1 is getting them to believe you have a new offer that is different from other agent. In your new offer, you do have something that is same as other agent. Of course, you cannot change it completely because traditional way they do need to, but on the top, you need to have add more value, like a value adding product and service. So it looks different, but I'm trying to use one metaphor to explain to you. Then you will understand what I mean. Okay. Have you heard about like this company, Suncast?
Yes.
You know Suncast, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Suncast, I mean, okay, you know Suncast, but I started old school marketing. The reason why is because I found the principle, most of the internet marketing now, they just took old school marketing, apply it. Okay, Suncoast, I mean, back to, you know, I think a point 30 years ago, Suncoast is the first company who invented orange juice. Do you know that?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
They are the first company to invent orange juice. So before that, no one drink orange juice.
Drink, you mean? First company to create orange soft drink.
Yeah, bring orange soft drink to the market. But before that, people buy orange, and people, you know, people just, you know, eat orange before that. But Sunkist is the first company who, okay, it happened because there is a accident. It's because I think 30-40 years ago, at that time they struggle because they have inventory problem. They have so many orange tree and then have so many orange and they cannot sell all of their stock. And then they hired one of the marketer and who come to them. This guy is a brilliant guy, and because people eat orange, and so what he did is it's very hard to get it out. You know, it's very hard to sell because they got a huge inventory, and if you cannot sell like fresh product, the orange is gonna go bad, and they're gonna waste a lot of money in the inventory. Yeah. So the market he did is he said, okay, you can actually squeeze like a 2 or 3 orange and into 1 glass of orange juice. What I mean is this one, because at that time, not only they sell orange, and there are so many other companies sell orange as well. So they just come out with a new idea. They said, okay, how about we, you know, people is gonna eat orange, but they come out a new product. But it's not a new product. Just say, okay, they just like squeeze orange and a cup of orange, put it into a juice and put it into a bottle, then become orange juice. Now they sell. So that get rid of the inventory problem, and also that reposition themselves just from an orange company to become orange juice soft drink company.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Well, yeah. You still sell same thing, is orange, but they just sell as a soft drink. Then people sell orange as a fruit.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
It is brilliant. So same as well. I mean, I'm trying to bring that case study. Just you still sell, you still have the traditional real estate agent sales process system. You help them put on real estate account for sure. You do have that, and then but you add a different other value. Then you package into a different thing, and people say, oh, Mel has something different from other agent, but in the core. You do have the ingredient, like in the core, it is still orange, but just orange juice. It's not a fruit, it's a bottle of, you know, juice.
Yeah, so that's where, like we talked about last week, how I want to steer more into property, philosophy, and purpose. So they're going to choose me more because I'm not only solving their housing needs, but it will be helping them with life purpose and happiness, peace.
Yeah.
So life to the fullest. So they're getting that as the package. Mel's magic.
Okay, great. Yeah, so by doing that, you know, people was, oh, your one is different. That is your, you know, that is your unique selling point. In the past, I'm sure because it looks like you already started some marketer. I mean, I think every marketer who are gonna tell you must have something called a unique selling point. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know that a long time ago, but I was struggle for every long time because I say. Yeah, sure. I mean, it totally makes sense. I should be different, but how it can be different? Then I was looking for some market. Say, can you do something cheaper? Then you compare with the price. That's not really different. Then can you do something faster, or can you do something high quality? Well, high quality can be good, but it doesn't sound like a tangible enough. What I mean high quality? Everyone says I'm premium or high quality. Most of agents do, but if you think about like the way like you. High quality for a vendor, never talk to an agent, like talk to any. It's I'm a high quality, I deliver high quality service, but it's just too hard for them to digest. What to say? Okay, what I mean high quality doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
As I said, so the first time I truly understand the offer actually is from the guy, and. Yeah, from the guy. Actually, I think that guy is Bob. Yeah, this guy. The first time I truly understand, okay, offer that word is actually from this guy. He's a gambler. He passed away, unfortunately. But he was trying to build the casino called, in Las Vegas. And
oh yeah, I remember this story.
you remember the story?
Yeah, he sold all the holiday vouchers, but they weren't really legit, or people weren't going to follow through. But he made the money.
Yeah, he made the money, and not about that. The reason why is because his offer is so irresistible. For sure, he also offered the like chips, like most of the gambling casino offer chips to the people buy. Sure, he offered that, but apart from that, he offered like accommodation, like drinks, like bottle of wine, and also like some of the show, some of the preaching lady, and some of the. Anyway, so he packaged so much. The offer package is so good, and just a value. It's like a couple $1,000 value. Then he sell as a $396.95 or 96, by the way, voucher. They say you can reserve it, you can get it, and if you don't come to hotel or come to the casino, then we can get a refund. But most people buy it, just rush to buy it, get a value. Most people never go to a casino. They never ask for refund. So he just get a lot of money to renovate his casino. This is some of the brilliant marketers, they truly work out how to attract customers long time ago. We just this principle and strategy work, and the internet marketer just take the principle strategy and put it online now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to your one. So your first story, let's say your first story is designed to do what? To do one thing, to get it into belief and mail. You have a offer. The offer is the best offer they can get. That is the first story.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is. You can call something. I don't know what you want to call. You may call like a Mail Rosa home center assistant, or you may call. Maybe put your name here. Put your Mail Rosa because it's your system. It is your process. Easy to use. So put your name.
Something like selling with Mel Rosamond or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Then that is a package, that is a offer. Then that is the one. So first story, you get them to believe, and your offer is the best offer they can get in the local area if they want to sell a property.
Yes.
Does that make sense? So that is the first one. Okay, then people say, okay, I got your offer, but they do have some other objections. So second story and the third story is to handle objection. Second story is do one thing, do this, internal belief. Okay, they will have some of the internal belief. They will say, okay, yeah, sure, mail offer is good, is so much value inside your offer compared to other agent, but they have some internal belief. What I mean is, let's say they have some internal belief. They say, okay, can I use your offer? What I mean is, are you gonna do everything for me? Or let's say one of the internal belief could be, let's say your offer, let's say in your offer package, if you target the people who, who, let's say some people may want to have, okay, I'm going to retire, I'm going to relocate, I'm going to retirement. So let's say in your offer, and you in your offer, you say, okay, I have some retirement plan, or but for the people say, okay, I'm going to retire, but where I'm going to buy a house, or they don't know how to find a buyer's agent. But in your offer, if you can tell a story, yeah, sure, I actually, in my offer, I do have a buyer's agent, and the people I can refer you to, because the people are already build a relationship with, so the people can help you find the property to buy for you retire. Then you can solve the internal belief.
I got it. I'm so happy. It all came together. As a part of my offer, I'm having the one-stop shop.
Yeah, one-stop shop. So let's say
all the people that you said, and they'll be on my website, and some of them I may have affiliate or strategic partnerships, others may not, but I'll have the full list, and that'll be me. I'm the one, because I love one. I'm connected with the one.
Okay, great. Yeah. So this is what happened in the stack. So let's say if the people say, okay, let's say if you target the people on retirement, so okay, I'm going to sell property for sure, but I wanted to retire, but I have some, I don't know where to buy on your retirement property. I don't know, because I want to downsize it, because I don't know what's the price. I don't know any buyer's agent. But you said, Mel, in my offer, I get a buyer's agent and a network of people I can refer you to, the agent I trust, I know it, and I build the strategic, you don't have to tell them strategic partnership. I say, I build the partnership with them, and then they are going to give you the deal. So then you're going to handle the objection bond. Then, okay, if the people say, okay, I get divorced, I'm just a mess up, and I'm trying to, I'm trying to find a lawyer to do it, and then they are in a process struggle. Then, mail in your offer, then you have a second package. You say, okay, I have a network. I got a partnership with a divorce lawyer and legal expert, and he's going to help you sort out the divorce issue, and then you can sort of marriage, and your kids will be fine, and you'll be fine. And then people will say bang, then people will handle it. Then you say, okay, some people say, okay, and I wanted to I wanted to buy a new property because maybe I'm going to have a new family, I have kids, and the house I got is very small. Then I wanted to upsize it. Then okay, then I don't know how I'm gonna find a bigger house. I get a buyer's agent. The buyer's agent can help you look at other area of the. Most of people actually don't move very fast. Do you understand?
Yes, yeah.
But if you live in a local area, because I know it, I went to different Bohai, so most of people buy the investment property, and pretty much like a 10 minutes drive. Sometimes they always wanted to drive, look at the investment property. And also most people, if they have been living in a local area every long time, let's say if some older couple have been living for decades, they even unlikely they're gonna buy something in the Western Australia or in Tasmania. They're gonna buy something next to a labor suburb, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not hard to do that. Actually, it's very easy for you just find a buyer's agent. The buyer's agent can recommend to some of the labor suburb to buy some property, maybe cheaper than, because I work with the agent, and then I talk to vendor once it's a property. I remember one of the totally, and once the property has been sold, they just buy from like a labor suburb, and the labor suburb is cheaper. And one of the gentlemen I met actually in the Castle Hill, and he sold that one because the Castle Hill is expensive. He bought something next to a suburb called Cannyville. That's cheaper one. Most people who, it's very hard. It's human nature. Most people who already been living there, familiar with the area, they don't want to move very fast. Yeah. So your goal, okay, once you told them your offer, then you just tell another story, to help them break down the limiting belief. Okay, they believe, okay, I need to I don't know how to find a buyer's agent. Then you say, I have a buyer's agent. I don't know, find a lawyer, sort my divorce issue, marriage issue. Then I got a lawyer. Or I wanted to buy a bigger house, or I wanted to talk to. So you're one-stop shop. You have everything packaged in this one, and to deal with any objection they've got, then they say they have to come to you because you have everything, and other agent only help them sell property.
Yeah, awesome.
So now is it clear now?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really
okay. So definitely, if you have the presentation done properly, you definitely can, and get them just list the property without an appointment. Without, of course, you do have to look at the property, but they're gonna just assign. They're gonna just decide to work with you. They're not gonna interview other agent anymore if you done this in a proper way. Okay, let's just go back and start sharing, and you can start sharing with your one. So now you can hear. Let's use your screen to with a story. Go back to a personal bridge story.
Okay. What do you want to do? Start again?
No, let's start again. Your story. So let's just go scroll down. Okay, so let's just look at your story. So your first story is to sell your offer. So basically, you need to tell a story how you come out with a offer. The offer is different from other one. So, okay, you how living I understand the importance, so I wouldn't have to live in it. Yeah, your design.
The goal is like just giving them a little bit of my history, like tearing myself down. But the main thing is that I live and love life. I take opportunities as they're here. We live a happy life. So I want them to be like, oh, I want to have a happy life, and I can do it. And I don't have to wait. I can do it now. So that's the goal. Is the first one. If they haven't decided to sell, like they might already be there, but I'm getting them to. I have to first confirm that they are going to sell, and why, and happiness, and all that type of stuff.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so definitely the sense word. So you're gonna track the people. So just from that story, I can see, you are very likely gonna track the people who wanted to, who wanted to have a happy life because your desire is to support the children, give the husband so much, and give the children good life. Yeah. So
yeah, I'm changing all of it. I'm starting from scratch. I got new words, new energy, and a new purpose, new goal. But yeah,
okay.
it'll be better.
So internal struggle and to make the sense worse, I feel terrible because I wanted to have a wife and the person I discovered EXP.
I don't like any of it. I'm getting rid of all of it.
Yeah, you don't have to say you discovered EXP. You may just say you discovered. What have you discovered? And then
I'll mention EXP mainly, but that's not anything to do with anything. Like I'm focusing on me and my 3 C's, like how I differentiate my offer and all the strategic, like all the brands, like the other people, the businesses in my area or strategic partnerships. Yeah, I'm bringing it back to a whole different vision.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you don't have to mention about EXP because no one know what EXP about. You may say, okay, you discover something and that help you. So and then you go through the process. Let's say you create new EXP and then you can go through, okay, the plan, your plan is to do what? And then you scroll down. The conflict and what conflict you've got and you choose to as a connector, yeah, and transformation and bond. So the whole story is to get people to know you, to, of course, build a bonding and a relationship with you. Then you take them go through a journey to say how you come out with a offer. So that is the whole story. Doesn't make sense.
So my conflict will be around the lines of putting it back into the seller's shoes. Yeah. So
yeah. How about this one? How about I give you? I'm going to bathroom for a second. How about I give you about 5 or 6 minutes? You may just because it's a software, it's very easy. You just go back and change the words and then just build again, come up with a new.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You go have a cup of tea.
Okay. Good. Okay.
going off track again. In this case, hitting the wall was actually that. Jason, I've got another meeting. Oder Farbe might not do that one, but I'm thinking about it. God, I better smell that bloody coffee or another one. Staying happy.
Oh, she left.
So the first thing, yeah. So
Gosh, I have something else to do. So. Well, I don't know. Gosh. It's not that good. Thanks for well.
Yeah, so the first thing is the services that you're going to be providing. So it's very important to ensure that the services themselves are defined adequately.
Just talk.
Yeah.
I just phone call.
Yeah. And the client services agreement. Yeah. So you want to make sure that you. Yes. So in that instance, what we usually do is you have a services agreement, and then in the back. So you have a service, you have like a general terms, like the general terms that these are fixed and they never change from client to client. All right. And then what we have what's called like a scope of works that's attached, it's like an annexure to the general terms, and those are your variable terms. Right. So then you would describe the services and they
jump on.
Whatever things like price.
Hi, email. Yeah, I mean, what happened? You jumped off.
Any other?
Okay, so because I just come back home. I saw you're not, so I saw that. Have you finished the story? Yeah.
What else? Anything else that you can think of?
Yeah. What time is appointment? What time?
Yeah. So exactly. So it's like a particular contract.
Okay.
You have sign an agreement for the purchase of real estate. They'll have like the perfect. That's perfect. That's what, so you'll know. So you had the particular contract.
So I think if you're done because so basically I'm not sure if you do have any other question with the software. Because for me the reason why I do it just answer some of the question, but most of the time I think you have to spend a bit of time being quiet because I saw you can spend a bit of time on yourself to answer the question inside the software to get a presentation out and get a story out. Would you be able to finish your presentation, let's say by end of this week, so I can have a look at it for you? Yeah, if you can finish end of the the presentation this week, then what we will do is I can schedule another appointment with you, and so before when you finish, we can schedule another one just review your presentation.
Well, it's not a legal, it's a practical. It's practically the right. It's practically okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure everything's done right. See what you want.
So when will you be back home? When? Have you got so how about like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Do you have 4 days? Do you think that would be enough for you to get the presentation out? 4 days.
The issue with having a verbal or oral agreement is that proof or evidence of such an agreement becomes, he said, she said.
You mean tomorrow?
All right. So that's the first thing.
Oh, that is a coaching course. One. Yeah.
My recommendation was service agreements or terms and conditions is
Thursday.
But obviously
you mean next week, yeah?
Startups. And so
Monday.
Have a look at the template.
Tuesday. Wednesday.
What you need to turn your mind to is the particular way in which you envisage your business to run and the particular liabilities as a result.
How about Wednesday? How about we just do it? But anyway, it's a coaching call, but in a coaching we do this anyway. So how about we before Wednesday in next week, and you have your presentation done. You don't have to worry about the picture, the image. You can add the image and then just get your basically just answer all of the question inside the software, and then once you answer it, you don't have to finish at once. What I mean is you can save the project, then later on you can. Do you know how to save? Do you know how to save it? Are you in front of a computer right now? No, it's not automatic. So how do you jump on a computer? I just show you how to save it really quickly.
Sorry, and the last point on that is that the things you want to cover off is the payment terms how the services will
Okay,
delivered.
so the internet is connected, but you still can you go to the software? Can you go to the you have a story, yeah? Build, yeah. Okay, so okay, internet is connected. How do you use a phone? Do you can use a hotspot with a phone? Yeah, so I show you how to save. I mean, just explain to you how to save that one.